Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, April 1st, 2014. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, number 130. I was actually considering starting this video with all kinds of mistakes to see how many comments I would get telling me it was the wrong month, the wrong day, the wrong year, the wrong number Talk to Me Tuesday video, but I decided not to. I'm going to try and get this recorded as quickly as possible, and hopefully my battery won't die on me. So first up, I took a break from doing any knitting for a day last week, and I decided to pull out one of my small counted cross stitch kits to work on that. And this is the one I chose, and it's just a kitty cat holding some balloons. And I said, that'll be fun. No, it wasn't. Not because the pattern is difficult, but because the Aida fabric that came with the kit itself was terrible. You could not tell a working hole from a non-working hole because you couldn't see any holes at all. So after giving it a go and trying my hardest, I said, you know what, I'm done. I came out in my craft room and I have some little packages. It's just 12 inch by 12 inch Aida. Same count Aida as was in the kit. I chose, it's white, but it's kind of like a creamy white. It's not a bright white. So I cut a piece off of that to start over again, and this is how far I've gotten. I've got my blue balloon to finish, the red balloon to finish, Kitty's face to finish, and then of course back stitching for whiskers and balloon strings. So you will probably see that completed next week. What I'm going to do with it, I have no clue at this point in time, but that's okay. Next up, we got an order on our Etsy shop for a mini Pop-Tart plushie keychain. So I got that complete, and here it is. It's very tiny, very small. I hope you can see it. So there's that. It's all set. It's all ready to go. All we have to do is package it, address it, and ship it off. The next thing I got quite a few sewing type things this week. So I've got 2 more blocks done for my paper piecing blocks I've been working on. And I laid all the blocks out to see what colors I didn't use as much as others. And that kind of guided me towards what I used for these blocks. The first one is Square and Square, and that's this one. And white is one of the colors I don't use a whole lot of, so I wanted to grab some of those for these. So I like the way that came out, and I like the way the white separates it. It is not a plain white. It does have little flowers on it, but you don't really see it unless you're up close to the fabric. The next one is called Square and Diamonds or Gift Package. This is the one block that was in there that was actually doubled. You just changed the colors. And I love the way this one came out. This uses a lot of black, red, and white. And that's this. And I absolutely love the way this block came out. I love the placement of this color. And I was so happy because I had 2 small pieces and they just worked to do that. So there's that one. So there we go. 2 more blocks complete. That makes a total of 12 blocks. I have 18 more to go, which means 9 more weeks of blocks. And I can say this, whatever this makes is going to be very colorful. PPV Bomb block for April is out. I have not done any work on it. This month we also got a special block. It's called a signature block. And what a signature block is just a block that in the center of the block you put your name and your location. You make the block and then you send it to Miss Ofen Jen. And she takes the blocks and she makes herself a nice quilty bit of goodness that she keeps. That's just a remembrance of everyone who took part in the block of the month. So I look forward to doing that. I have a couple ideas of what I want to do for the signature section of the block, but I have to work that out. And you can also use that block to make a label for your quilt when it's done as well. So dual purpose there, which is pretty cool. The last thing I have to show that's in the sewing line, I am subscribed to a channel on YouTube called Whitney Sews. She does a lot of little sewing projects, and the one that came up most recently is called a Prairie Point Monster. And I thought it was really cute, and I'm looking, I'm like, wow, that's neat. Now, if you're not familiar with Prairie Points, it's just a little square fabric you fold in half, and then you fold it in half again, and it puts all the raw edges in one spot and makes nice little triangular points. A lot of people use them for edging and things of that nature. Well, she made a little monster pouch out of it, and I said, I've got to try it. It is not difficult to do. It's actually very simple. It took me at most maybe an hour and a half, start to finish, to get it completed, and I really like it. So here is my Prairie Point Monster. I decided to use some Easter fabric for the outside, and it does open up. The top as well is open, so you can put whatever in there. But I used this fabric for the lining, and I think it came out really cute. I used a couple buttons, wooden buttons for eyes, and some rickrack for hair like she did. But it is very simple, and you could put just about anything in this pouch. I think it would be great for, like, you know, maybe an Easter goodie bag. Put some goodies in there, or maybe some little stuffed critter that makes it look like the monster's eating it. Say hello, Sasha. She looks exhausted. So there's that. It's very simple, very easy to do. I will put a link in the description if you would like to go try it out. I had a lot of fun doing it. So last thing I have to show, you'll never guess what it could possibly be. Socks! Yeah, more socks. One more pair of socks to show. I love the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. I did mention last week that you can use it with any sock pattern. So I decided to go into my cache of sock patterns that I've got stored on my computer and choose one. And the one I chose was a pattern called Tadpole. I made some changes, of course, not just in the fact that I used the Fish Lips Kiss Heel on it, but the patterning on the sock itself only went down the front of the sock. There was nothing on the back of the sock but stockinette stitch. So I changed that by putting a couple pattern repeats on the back of the sock, and I really like it. So here they are. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but there's patterning on the back. It's very brief. It's only 2 pattern repeats, but I like the way it comes into the side of the sock. And then, of course, we've got the front of the sock that has the nice patterning into it. So really neat, very simple, easy to do pair of socks. It is done with a medium weight sock yarn. So really cool. Say hi, Sasha. Come on. She just got home from work. So, but really cool, really neat, really easy. If you are interested in this, link in the description for the pattern. If you want to know how I set up for the heel itself, message me and I will let you know. And my daughter is showing me that she was actually able to get the Frozen DVD out of the red box, which she's been trying since it finally got in the red box.
I've been waiting for like 3 weeks.
Other than that, I don't have anything else to show. Definitely go check out the video for this. Make yourself a little monster pouch. Check out the video, or yeah, check out the pattern for the socks. Message me if you want to know anything. I did get paid a rather high compliment by Miss Ofen Jen on Facebook. She called me a prolific sock knitter. I don't really consider myself a prolific sock knitter, but I thank her very much for the wonderful compliment that she paid me. If anybody deserves a compliment, it's her and her quilting abilities, because she's absolutely fantastic at it. And it's always a lot of fun when she comes out with a new block. So, other than that, before my battery dies, I should probably get going. So I will say, I look forward to watching everyone's videos. I hope you all have a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. As for me, I'm out. As for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Whatever it is, I really do hope it's a great one, and I will see you all next week. Bye!